Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to No Man's Land with me, CWATTY, here in Farming Simulator 19. It's another new morning, just about to break here on the farm, and we are back. I am back. I have got my grass area over here ploughed. It's quite a bit of a dip there. Ooh, I wonder if I should have done some terrain smoothing, you know. Probably should have done some terrain smoothing. We will have to have a look. That might pose a bit of an issue. You couldn't really see that when I first plowed it and everything, but yeah, there's a bit of a hole there in the field. Could have done with using the smooth tool. Anyway, what are we doing today? Well, we need to get that planted. That's what we need to do. And our trees are still growing very nicely. Our sheep and stuff. I was on about maybe getting rid of the wool, wasn't I? We're doing a bit of wool sellage. Possibility, something I might consider doing. How are the animals doing, by the way? Chickens are okay, sheep are okay, horses are very much okay. Right, I think what we do then is we look at maybe getting a seeder so we can do the grass. And obviously I'm going to use a different one than what I used last time because I didn't like those little seeders. I want something a little bit better. Problem for me is, are we going to be able to get anything that's better that I can use with my tractor? Chances of that is going to be no, I guess. I really would have liked that. I really would have liked that. But that requires a 240 horsepower machine, which we don't have available. I'm going to be struggling with most of these, I think. Most of those I'm going to be struggling with. What about planters? I think in the planter section I could get away with. Or is it a case of I'm going to need to get myself a new tractor first? We are very low. Very low. I'm wondering then if in what I do first, perhaps, is I wonder if I should take my horses and sell them. I know they're not fully trained up, but they are worth a few quid. And if I sell them, I can then have enough money to maybe buy a tractor as well as a second machine. Something a little bit bigger. I think that's the plan. I think that's what I'm going to do first off today. Let's go sell the horses, get them sold, and we'll get some new ones as well. We'll replace them, and then we'll look at new machinery. We've got 8 horses in here. I've also done some decorating of the map. I don't know if you guys have seen that or could notice. Take the horses down to the animal dealer. We'll get them sold. And we'll hopefully have enough cash to be able to buy some stuff. It'd be very nice. Try and get a screenshot of my horses going to market. Did all right. I've done all right with the horses so far, definitely. The store we go. We'll sell all of those. Got 673,000 bucks. We will now buy some new ones. Got 8, haven't I? Let's take another black. So I can only hold 9 horses this time. So we've got an extra one this time. Okey-dokey. Take these back, put them in the pen. What I will do as well while I'm here is grab some fuel. So sorry horses. Let's grab a bit of fuel for my tractor. Make sure we are filled. $22, that's not bad. I've had worse fuel costs and fuel expenses in this game. Some of the larger equipment. Take the horses back. Get them in the pen, make sure they are fed, watered and have straw. We'll then look at getting ourselves a slightly bigger tractor and a seeder. We're also going to need to get ourselves a harvester and a trailer because I think our oat field is ready to harvest as well. New horses, 9 new horses coming back to the farm. Chuck them in the pen. There we go. Nice new horses. Who will hopefully be very happy. In their new pen. Like I say, we'll make sure they've got water. They should be okay for food and stuff. Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. Right. Next job then is to work out what tractor we're going to get. So I'm going to want something in the medium size range, I think. 6R would be quite nice as a bit of an upgrade. What else do we have available? I mean, could go for a large tractor and then really know we have enough horsepower and stuff. Got big buds. 8R. X. See that looks to me to be a bit expensive. Those kind of things. You got the JCB there. That's 235. Honestly, I think maybe a 6R. Get it with wheel weight. Let's get it with GPS. Bump it up to 300. We could have a front loader attachment on that as well, which would be useful. Yeah, we buy one of them. We then want the cedar, so we'll grab our cedar that we was going to get, which I quite like. As I say, I know it's expensive. I quite like it. I quite like this one. And I also want to make sure we grab another wheel front weight. There we go then, boys and girls. One new tractor purchased. Quite a bit of money. Right, we're also going to want some stuff to put in it, aren't we? Typical. Doesn't quite hold enough. It does hold enough grass. Unbelievable. Good thing is we've still got some seed at the farm left over from when we did the seeding the other day. So if we go back and get that, I can always come and move those pallets a little bit later on, can't I? So trailers, I also remember I need to get a trailer, and we're going to need to get a harvester of some kind for doing the oat harvesting. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to chop my trees down first before I had to harvest the oats. But sadly, the tree, I don't think the trees are ready to cut down yet. I'm wondering at what point they actually, what is the indicator that the trees are ready to chop down? I'm wondering what the kind of warning signs are. Now, this field is absolutely perfect, by the way. I didn't realise when I was ploughing it that I'd actually done it in such a way that it was the perfect width for the lime spreader. See, I quite like just doing that now. That's my new favourite method of setting my GPS headlands and stuff. Just line that up with the edge of the field. We'll get this field seeded. We'll get the grass replanted, ready for doing our hay for the horses and the sheep. Like I say, the oat field over there is now ready to harvest. I'm just going to need to get myself a harvester of some sort. As you can see, I have painted a bit of a roadway, bit of terrain leading to the oat field. But also there are, when you actually look at the map very closely as you're going around, you will notice these little patches where the grass is a little bit thin in places that I think JiM has basically kind of put there to try and indicate as potential road routes for people. And that's basically all I did. I just followed one of those little pathways where there's one right there, look, going off at an angle. And I just went over that with the mud tool and painted in a road. And literally it goes like round those trees, it goes down the bottom, and then it goes back along the bottom. In front of the trees that I've planted all the way down there. So that's something else we can look at doing as we expand on this map and bridge into different areas. We can get some roadways marked on the map. I mean, I'm only operating in like 6 tiles at the minute on this map. You know, not expanded massively. See, there's another roadway going off on this field. So yeah, be on the lookout for those people if you play on the map, because that's a good indicator, I think, of where JiM wants you to paint in roads and paths to different things. Yeah, I quite like this. I quite like this Washoe cedar from the Washoe DLC. Again, most people only look at the Washoe DLC as being the DLC that gave us the 9RX tractor. But honestly, I think some of the cedars and stuff that you've got in that pack are pretty nice bits of kit. Again, most people think they're for big fields and big farms. A lot of like the air carts and things like that, especially like things like the weeder and the cultivators and stuff, because they're quite big. It's for big farms, big fields. But then you've got this little beauty of a cedar, which is 8 meters, and has quite a decent seed and fertilizer capacity on it. It wasn't terribly expensive, and it doesn't require massive, ridiculous horsepower. I think it's quite a nice bit of kit, this. Thing. Definitely ideal for what I'm using it for on this map. Definitely got some suspension issues, and the tractor's bouncing around and the guy's bouncing all over his cab. Poor old Doug. But anyway, we'll get this seeded, and then that will probably be the end of this video. And speaking of videos, I've been having a look just recently at my videos, my uploads and general things, because obviously as a creator we're being encouraged more to look at our statistics, our analytics and stuff, to see how our content is performing. YouTube actively encourages us to do that and gives us all these spreadsheets and graphs and stuff to show us how we're doing and provide us with all this data. One of the interesting things that's popped up for me when I've been looking at the information is the number of people who are viewing these videos, that view the videos on my channel, but aren't subscribed to the channel. A whopping 88.2% of all people who watch my YouTube videos are not currently subscribed. That is an incredible amount of people who haven't hit that subscribe button. If you are one of the 88.2%, please, 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 hit that subscribe button, click it. Doesn't cost you anything, you know, it's completely free for you to do. You're under no obligation to do anything else after that, but obviously just stay subscribed and keep watching and enjoying the videos. But it's amazing, amazingly high stat, that is. 88.2% of people watching my videos across the channel don't subscribe presently. That's amazing. So again, also, if you are one of the 88% that don't subscribe, just before you click the subscribe button, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below the video to say, I am one of the 88%, but I'm going to fix that. And then click the subscribe button. So drop me a comment to say you are one of the 88%, but you're going to fix it. And then subscribe. You know, it would be so nice if the 88% of you that watch these videos that aren't subscribed become subscribers. It would really do my channel a fantastic, fantastic boost. It would probably get me into back into the YouTube partner program, which would be very nice. It would enable me to have my channel partnered again properly with YouTube, which then gives us access to other toys and things, and can add some extra nice things for people. Especially with the news recently as well that YouTube are going to be changing their system very soon anyway in regards to advertising and stuff. The fact that YouTube have pretty much said they're going to start running ads on every video on the platform, which means although my videos have been ad-free until now, because obviously I'm not monetized and I'm not in the YouTube program, that's not going to say that they will stay that way. Pretty much, like I say, pretty soon YouTube are going to start running ads across all videos on their on YouTube, which means all my videos will have ads put on them by YouTube, which I will have no control over, and I won't get anything for. So again, if you guys really want, you viewers out there really want to help me, you need to be hitting that subscribe button, because once I'm in the partner program, I can then state how many ads get put on a video, so I can keep the ads to a minimum, and I can also make sure that the adverts that do get put on videos actually have some kind of relevance to the channel, i.e. there may be gaming related adverts that you see and not just things for random other rubbish. But the problem is, until I'm in the partner program, I cannot do that. So, like I say, the 88.2% of you out there watching these videos that don't subscribe, you need to subscribe. Look at that, we are ripping through this field fairly handily. Not quite as ideal as I wanted. The only slight, my only slight negative about the Washoe seeder here is the fact that you can't make very tight turns with it, which makes it very difficult to go row to row, unless you do like a horseshoe shape exit from the field. You go in a bit of a horseshoe and loop back round, then you can pretty much come back down the next row. Otherwise you end up basically skipping a row all the way along the field and then come back the opposite way, filling in the gaps as you come back. It's a small price to pay for what is, as I say, a very nice bit of equipment. Very nice bit of equipment, this. Certainly, I think a bit of equipment that is going to be ideal for this, what I've got planned, or what, I wouldn't say what I've got planned necessarily, because obviously we're not going to be doing too much real farming like with the oats and stuff. We're not going to be doing too much of that, because that wasn't the intention for this series. I know I've kind of gone back on that statement in the since picking up the series, but comes down to the fact it takes so long for the trees to grow. Because it takes so long for the trees to grow, I can't do all the wood cutting that I had planned unless I start going around the map just ripping out all the trees that Alien JiM has planted to make the map look pretty, and I don't want to rip out too many of those. I mean, there's a few little trees here and there I might like to get rid of around some of the fields, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It might just be that when I come to plant my next batch of trees, my next batch of actual trees, saplings and stuff, I plant a lot more. I don't just plant 20, you know, and say, yeah, we're done. I think I need to plant 40 odd trees or 60 trees or 80 trees in one session, because it takes them so long to grow. Puts us that's quite a gap, a long time period between our investments, our income. There we go. Grass field, nicely reseeded. Nicely seeded. Actually, we'll head over here. Hopefully we can pick up the rest of these pallets of goodies. I think my fertiliser tank's open. Why is my fertiliser? Everything's a little bit too close together around here. Right, that's done. Can I now get some seed, please? Come on. As I say, something went a bit weird with these pallets, because these aren't the normal pallets I have in-game. I don't know why these pallets appeared when I unloaded my trailer. I don't even know where you buy them from. That's not... Unless it's turned them into that, which is seems a bit of a weird thing to do. Or it's turned it into this stuff. Might be the realistic seed mod. Something to do with that, maybe. Because I have got it installed on this series, on this map. Maybe that's messing up the seed a little bit. Also running out of places where I can just park and dump vehicles. Gonna need to invest in a shed soon. Right, so that bit's done. Yes, next video then, folks, what we've got to do is think of a way that how we are going to harvest this field here. This field in front of us, how are we going to do it? We're going to need a harvester of some description. I don't necessarily know whether we're going to need anything massive. Maybe Doug goes back for his old Rostel Smash. His old Rostel Smash. You know, he did enjoy it. He did like the Rostel Smash when he was on Mercury Farms. I think he went for the slightly bigger one, but I don't know if we will need the massively bigger one. But we are going to need a trailer. We are going to need a trailer. And I don't know whether to go for a trailer that I can potentially tow with my pickup truck, maybe, possibly. We ain't going to need anything too massive, so there's a possibility I go for something like maybe the Agroliner or maybe the Farm Tech, the little Farm Tech trailer here. Get that. I'm sure I can use it with the pickup truck. But we will find that out in the next episode, folks. So for now, from me here on No Man's Land, it is goodbye. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon.